All right, mate, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. We're back reviewing kits again today. I'm with Seb once again.
Hello, guys.
And we're going to be looking at Premier League away kits. But before we get into that, we're reviewing kits. We're telling you what kits are good. We're telling you what kits are not so good. But one thing we don't need to tell you is what the best kit in world football is right now. Because you're looking at it, baby.
Boom.
This is the brand new #United home kit. And my God, is it a beauty. What I like about this, Seb, it gives us an opportunity to practice what we preach.
For sure.
Okay, so for example, one thing I'll often say in these kit videos, I'll say I like it when the colour has synergy, whether that's like the blue of this kit. There's also on the Adidas badge, the # badge, the sponsor.
Coordination.
It's something that means a lot to me.
Yeah, me too.
And also, this is our first home bespoke Adidas kit. We're back to the yellow that was kind of the synonymous #yellow.
Designed by the same man that designs the Real Madrid kits, I'll let you know.
The same man that designed the Real Madrid kit. And he probably did a better job on this one, let's be honest.
It's an absolute dream.
If you want to get one of these bad boys, #UTD is the place to go. The FA Cup run has been powered by this beautiful yellow and blue number. So we've got lots to look forward to today with the away kit review. Before we do that, though, another thing I want to talk about, which is pretty cool, is I'm going to be going back to Qatar, Seb.
Yes.
I went there recently for the Club World Cup, and in the lead up to the 2022 World Cup, I'm going to be teaming up with Qatar to go out there, show you guys what it's all about in the country, learn a little bit more about it before the World Cup, maybe get up to some pretty cool experiences.
I'll be honest, I was quite jealous when you went out with Faisal last time because it looked amazing. Hopefully, I might be able to come out with you potentially, and we need to actually ask the guys, like, what should we do or what should Spen do, or hopefully both of us.
Well, there's an idea I've had. It's early days. We don't know if we can pull it off quite yet, but obviously there's a load of intrigue into how it's going to work in the World Cup, particularly being in the winter, of course, all that sort of stuff. What if we could take a football team out there,
If only we had our own football team.
Play some football. The thing is, if it doesn't work with the first team, we could do it with the OGs.
Mate, that would be unbelievable, by the way. That would be literally the perfect way to go out there and test what it's like. Some of the stadiums, play some of the local teams. I think it could be really cool, you know. You know what else is out there? A lot of good golf courses, mate.
But yeah, I'm
golf
not
courses, mate. Pay the clubs, mate.
He's got his eye on the golf courses. Let us know in the comments below if you could see me do anything in Qatar, go there with anyone, what would you like to see? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure you follow all the Road to 2022 social media accounts that I'll link in the description. They're posting some great stuff in the lead up to, of course, the 2022 World Cup, which I cannot wait for. So yeah, we're going to be going back to Qatar. That's going to be fantastic. Should we review some away kits?
Let's do it.
Okay, Premier League, going from alphabetical order. We've got a slightly different ranking system to last time.
Yeah, tweaked.
The reason we've tweaked it is because one of the categories on the home ranking system was what's changed, because often it's hard to change a home kit. The colour scheme's always, consistent. With away kits, you get a bit more freedom.
Yep.
So we've swapped that for a different one called At Least They've Tried, which we're putting above bang average, but not quite decent. And it's like maybe they've tried something a bit different. It didn't quite work off, but we like the effort that's gone into it. Okay. Starting off with Arsenal. Now, we gave them double decent for their home shirt. We pretty much said it was the best one. Away shirt, what you saying?
Not for me, Clive.
Not for you, Clive?
Not for me, Clive. I really don't like it, mate.
Wow.
I will say they have definitely tried something. And
yes.
It's just, maybe I'm going to say this because I like the home shirt so much, but it looks a bit like there's blood spilt on it. It looks a bit marbly. I don't know, mate. Like, genuinely, if someone had a blood, like a nosebleed, you have to go and change your shirt. You might not know on that. You might not know.
Well, the marble effect is what they went for. I think that's actually how they describe it in their kind of literature. I have heard a few people compare it to blood vessels and stuff. I think I'm a little bit torn on this one because I really like the marketing they're doing for it. Like the revealed video
like
they did.
Well.
They had the museum, they had all the pictures of like Rob Holding and all the players and Kieran Tierney. I thought it was really cool. Kit-wise, we've got to look at it in its essence as a kit. And yeah, I definitely don't like as much of the home kit. I, for me, would push for At Least They've Tried here because they have tried something. It might not have worked, and we're not saying it's even decent, let alone double decent, but At Least They've Tried feels like it's good acknowledgement for what they're trying to do over there.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably go with that with you just because of how good the home shirt was. I'd be interested if we do another one of these videos, the third, because for me, it could be the decider for Arsenal's kit season. They've flown out the blocks. For me, this is, they've coming down the final stretch. They're getting caught up a little bit here. So the third kit could be huge for them. But yeah, I'm happy to go with At Least They've Tried. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. Okay,
so it's At Least You've Tried for Arsenal. Moving on to Aston Villa's away kit here. So this is the Aston Villa away shirt. It's it's quite dark, actually. It's almost black. It's not quite black, I wouldn't say. It's got the very thin, almost pinstripe claret stripes. Once again, I do like the fact that the kazoo and the Kappa badge and the collar are all matching.
Yes.
I probably prefer it to their home shirt, which I felt was okay. I think this is all right. It's basically all right for me.
No, I actually quite like it more than that.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the home kit, and I think there probably is a little bit of West Ham claret and blue bias in there. But for this one, with the colours reversed like they are, or just the general colour tone like it is, I really like how the cloud does pop at the top. And I actually really like that Kazoo logo. I've only just noticed the actual A is actually a car. We weren't sure what that was before. But I'm rating this. I'm going to say it's decent.
Well, top marks for the car logo, but that's not the kit, is it? That's a Kazoo.
No, but like I said last time, like some of the kits did get a massive downgrading because they're just crazy sponsor logos. That big betting logo that didn't look very good, that particular brand. But for me, mate, I actually quite like this kit. I think it's quite smart. I can see this doing quite well for like leisure wear sales as well, like off the pitch. I think the Villa fans will, those that maybe like to wear the shirt down to the pub or what have you, I think this will be a winner with them. So I'm going to go decent.
Yeah,
I like
smart.
it.
I'm happy to go decent.
I like it.
I'm happy to go decent. Brighton away. Now, we kind of... We actually attracted a bit of criticism for our criticism of their home shirt. People didn't agree that we thought it was a stinker. We had this certain picture of it, and I have seen other pictures of it, but I kind of stand by what we said.
Yeah, I stand by. I just don't like the home shirt. But the away spin, for me, I mean, I really like it. It reminds me a lot of, obviously, #United colours. Going to get a bit of bias. Got to be open and honest about that. It reminds me of our first ever Umbro kit a little bit. Which I quite liked.
Well, they've done what we've asked them of them, haven't we? With the collar and the sleeves and the Nike tick, it's all matching. Yeah. Obviously, we're a sucker for a yellow and blue.
Yeah.
I've seen better yellow and blues, I'm not going to lie. Not just ours. I think we'll come on to Everton's away kit later on, which is certainly stronger. What I would say about this kit, and this will go over the heads of a lot of viewers, but it looks a lot like the Haringey Borough kit, which is a non-league team that we used to ground share with that play in a yellow and blue. If that kit had a non-league badge on it and a non-league sponsor on it, it would look like Canvey Island. It's a very non-league kit. For me, a Premier League kit and a Premier League club have especially when they're going to charge a lot of money for the shirt and they've got a lot of fans, have a duty to produce a better kit than that. I like the colour scheme and I don't think they've done a bad job. It doesn't blow me away. So I don't hate it and it's better than the home kit, but it doesn't pop in the way I want it to pop.
Is that fair? What are you saying then?
I sound like Gok Kwan.
It's all about the confidence.
For me, I would probably say bang average. I feel like sometimes we're being led by what we said about the home kit and we're trying to almost make up for it. But as a shirt, is it decent? No, it's bang average.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with it. I'd be willing to agree with it. I think probably if you take out the #yellow and blue bias, maybe that's about fair.
Yeah, I don't actually like the collars that go like that and then have the bit coming across.
I wouldn't like to wear them, but I think it looks quite good in that picture of Lallana.
Okay, let's move on to Burnley. So we're giving bang average for Brighton. Now, we kind of, just like Brighton, we also massacred Burnley for the home shirt. We gave them Had a Mare. Away shirt, I want to say this straight off the bat. It's not as offensive as the home shirt, but that's offensive. The home shirt was just poor because of the logo size and all that. But what I'll say about this, Seb, it's a training shirt. That is not a match shirt.
Yeah, I mean, I really struggle to look past the big logo there. And I think that was the reason I didn't like the home shirt. But I do agree. I think this shirt just is a little bland. I mean, I will say the image we're looking at is very dark and grey and charcoaly. And I think maybe if we have a quick look at some other images maybe of it being worn, I'd be willing to give it another chance potentially.
I still think it's a training shirt. I don't think there's enough in that for me.
When you've got a combination of that sort of quite bland shirt and then that crazy Love Bet logo, like it's just not a winning combo.
Very dark colours. I don't really like what they've done with the collar. Speaking of collars, to go on off a tangent, since making the home shirt video, I've seen the back of the Liverpool collar, and that's killed it for me.
That also is the same as the back of the Spurs collar, which I didn't realise either.
Like the little overlapping thing.
Yes, the Spurs got it as well.
Don't like it. Don't like this kit, and I hate to do it to you, Burnley, but I think you're going to be the first team that
relegated. Relegation form.
You're going to be in the Had a Mare section twice, home and away.
Yeah, I've got to agree.
It's just not a good enough kit. It's a bit like a training kit, but it's also the sort of shirt that the coach would wear. You know what I mean? It's not. It's like team wear. That's not match wear.
Not Premier League worthy, mate.
Not for the Prem. Sorry, Burnley. You've had a stinker. Had a mare for the home. Had a mare for away. In my opinion, Chelsea, they've gone with that interesting thing that sometimes teams get away with, where their home and their away kit are actually technically different shades of the same colour. They've got the classic dark blue for home, and they've got this very light blue, almost Man City sky blue like for their away. What are you saying?
I like it. I mean, I do like blue. I really like the navy blue in particular, but I think with the little accentation here, I think I'm probably really excited about Chelsea's team this year. They've not quite clicked in yet, but this particular kit I quite like. I think it'll be really, really popular. I'm not going to go and say it's double decent, but I'm not far off. I think it's decent.
The little lines in the background, they look like sort of hundreds and thousands. I think they're not going to be anywhere near as visible in a match situation as they are, when they're in a well-lit photo shoot.
True.
I'm not crazy about it, I'm not going to lie. I think Chelsea have had a solid kit season. I don't think they've smashed it, but I don't think they've reinvented the wheel. What do you think about the fact that with the branding of the 3 logo, it's almost transparent in that it's the same colour as the shirt?
So I am a little surprised at that. Like, I would have thought that 3 might have wanted that to stand out a little bit more, to be honest, especially with the little detail you have inside the 3 itself. That does sort of blend in more with the dashes they've got on the shirt. Like, for example, on some of the other shirts, it's a very contrasting colour, so it stands out more. So I think that would have been something they discussed behind the scenes quite a lot on that 3rd kit. I'm interested then why they haven't maybe gone with the white outline of that 3. Maybe because it just would have looked too busy and it blends in more here. But it's difficult. You've got to balance, a sponsor's requirements to make the brand and the logo pop out with also making the kit look good. Ultimately, that's what Burnley have failed to do. Chelsea and their marketing team, or their commercial team, have won the battle versus 3 here and have got a really good looking kit.
How much do they want it? Have they won it in a decent way?
I'm going to say it's decent.
Yeah,
I'm going decent.
It's not double decent.
I don't think it's double decent. It's decent.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go with you on that. Crystal Palace, their away shirt is this white number. Now, they've gone with that thing where all their home, their away, and their third are the same design, just different colours, which can sometimes be quite cool, I think. In this case, does that away shirt remind you of anything, Seb?
Yeah, Aquafresh toothpaste. And it's really irritating me that they're not the sponsor because it just is too perfect to not be. If the Crystal Palace commercial team have not reached out to Aquafresh, they've absolutely had one. It looks good. I mean, to be fair, that's a different one. I think that's a betting brand, W88. That looks like a nice logo. I don't mind that, like the gold. I said that.
It does, yeah, but I mean, it would look great on a Wolves kit. Imagine how good they'd be. The W, they've got a W there, they've got another W. And it's gold.
It's true. That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
It'd be amazing.
We don't know how much longer we're going to see betting sponsors in the Premier League front of shirt, to be honest. That's going to be a big issue for a lot of the clubs. A secondary off-topic thing, but I think it could be of interest for people. Like, we know a lot of people in the football world, and I talk to a lot of commercial directors at Premier League clubs, and a lot of them are really struggling to sell their inventory right now. So if betting gets banned as well, to try and replicate it, we should maybe half the money you might get. I think it's 12 of 20 have betting sponsors in the Premier League, something like that. It's going to be an issue, but anyway, that's not a bad one. I don't actually mind it at all. I don't mind it. I actually probably prefer that one to the home kit.
I mean, the Aquafresh thing is bang on for me. The sponsor doesn't match the kit. You should probably in many ways, you should judge a kit pre-sponsor because they don't always align, right? They might have done their sponsorship deal.
But equally, you and I both always discuss how much you can never fall in love with a kit until you see something in the sponsor logo.
100%.
When I first saw these hashtag kits without the sponsor, I was like, something's missing. It was the sponsor.
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as you put FM on there, it's bangs.
I don't think the sponsor helps this kit, and I don't like really any of the kits on the Palace collection this year. I think I said it before, they look like almost like a leotard, like onesie thing. They do nothing for me, to be honest. I can't imagine any Palace fans loving that kit. It's bang average for me.
The more Rubenesque of this Crystal Palace faithful are probably going to struggle to have some body pride wearing that one. So, maybe this one could be a bang average.
It's not just the fit that makes it look like a leotard type thing to me. It's the continuation of the colour.
I do quite like the top of the socks of the away. I do quite like the little.
Yes, I would agree with that.
That's quite nice.
They look all right on the socks, to be fair, but the shorts are very dull.
Could we go? At least you've tried then a little bit, or you're not even having that?
No, I don't think they have tried that much this year. They've got one design and they've carried it across.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to go bang average.
Let's go bang average.
Everton. Okay, Everton's an interesting one. I touched on it earlier when we were looking at the Brighton shirt. The Everton's yellow is a bit more orange, to be fair, than the...
it's a richer yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very goldy. For me, this is a much better kit than the Brighton away kit. We talked about the same colours being used.
Yes, no, that's fair.
This looks like a Premier League shirt to me.
Yeah, it does. It is the richness of the colour of that yellow. Again, I do really like this shirt, to be honest.
I like it. The Hummel factor just gives it a point of difference.
Yeah, I like that as well. It'll be interesting to see what's to come from them, to be fair, some new kits. So, who else is Hummel in the league? I have to have a look.
Not in the Prem. I don't think anyone else in the Prem.
Do they?
Sometimes you get a brand come in and they're these random brands and you're like, you're not a Premier League brand, mate. Hummel, I've always had a little
big brand in sport, yeah.
Yeah, I've had a bit of respect from them. They don't hit the English market a lot. It's the sort of thing you find in decathlon.
Yeah.
You have to look to find Hummel. But I like the kit. Tom Davies is wearing it like a champion. I say decent.
Yeah, I'm with you. Decent.
Fulham. Now, last time with Fulham, we actually forgot to do them. I did it in the post, little review.
What did you give them? What's changed?
I gave them what's changed. Yeah. I mean, you would have probably given them that anyway.
100%. Yeah, what's changed?
That was the home kit. Away kit. I've got a lot of strong opinions about this away kit. Let me just jump in with them.
Okay.
So we had, actually a couple of years ago, our first away kit for Adidas was the Fulham away kit. It was the same shirt. because they do a lot of that Adidas. They sort of use the same shirt, especially with goalkeepers. And this shirt is very similar to our Sunday League shirt. And I had a complaint about that shirt that I feel is very prominent here as well, which is if the Adidas logo and maybe even the stripes on the collar and the detailing on the sleeves, but specifically the Adidas logo was black, this shirt would look so much better. It's just hiding there.
Yeah.
It ruins it for me.
Do you know what? They could even have gone red. Potentially.
And
then had Bet Victor red as well. But there's too many colours here, Ben, to be honest. And I feel like white on yellow just does not work. You just can't see it enough. And I felt the same way about our sort of Wembley Cup Sunday League shirt at the time as well, which is obviously one we rushed out in order to get kit ready after we did the initial deal.
We didn't design that one. That was off the shelf.
That was off the shelf, badged up. Exactly.
Which is, I think, why... And I'll say this, I don't know this for sure, but this is why I think the Adidas is white in this one. I don't think that's been designed for this kit. I think you'll probably find other teams in world football wearing this kit. I don't think that Adidas logo is white just because there's white on the Fulham. I think it could have been any club.
And the reason I think you're almost definitely right on that is because it would follow suit with what they did the year before, which was use a regular teamwear shirt with a certain colourway. Yeah. So I think that's probably part of I think that's probably the level club they are with Adidas.
But equally, the Bet Victor, like what font is that? It's like Arial at best. It's just nothing been done. They've just typed Bet Victor. It's like if you made it on Photoshop, typed the brand out and just put it on the shirt.
It's not for me.
I think it's had a mare.
Yeah, I'll be happy to go there. Have a mare, to be honest. I mean, I'd say bang average, but it probably is worse than bang average. I just don't like this kit.
It's worse, and we've got to separate these clubs. You know, this is one of the worst we've seen.
True.
Fulham, you've had a mare, I'm afraid. But from one end of the table, in terms of kit quality, for me, we're going to the other end. The Leeds away shirt is everything I want in an away shirt. Let me tell you why. Okay, it's very different to the home shirt. It's actually different to other away shirts they've had recently. The gold of Leeds, which is obviously synonymous with the white, is on the shoulders, it's on the badge, it's even appearing a little bit in the sponsor as well, of course, you know, the Leeds badge there. And then the green and blue, the striping I like the thickness of the stripes. Calvin Phillips is wearing this like an absolute unit here. The JD Sports even on the sleeve isn't too annoying either. Like, I think this is as good as a home away kit as you're going to get.
Normally they say blue and green should never be seen unless there's a colour in between. There isn't a colour in between here, but the gold I think does add something to this. I like it. I probably don't like it quite as much as you, but I think it's decent. Whereas I think you'd probably go double decent.
Well, I think... Yeah, the blue and green, they get away with it for me because it's not a vibrant blue or green.
No, yeah.
If it was this blue and a normal green, it wouldn't work. But the darkness of it adds to it. And I think I could see why you give it decent. But for me, like, I don't know how many we're going to have in the double decent category today.
What I'll say is I'm incredibly excited about Leeds United being back in the Premier League. Yeah. They look like a really attacking side that are going to score a lot of goals. I think they're probably going to concede a lot as well. Maybe not one to have defenders in your dream teams, but yeah, I like it, mate. I'm happy to go with you. I do enjoy it.
Double decent?
Yeah, why not?
Well done, Leeds.
Well done, Leeds. Welcome back, Leeds. Welcome back.
Yeah, I know.
Andrea, congratulations if you're watching.
Seb will say a lot of things about I'm trying to keep this kit centric, and I would say, doesn't matter what team's wearing that, I would give them double decent. It's nothing to do with it being Leeds for me. It's just very well done. Okay, Leicester away. We've just been watching Leicester play. Obviously, it's a claret. You just call it a claret.
Yeah, I'd say it's burgundy, maybe.
Maybe it's a better shout. With the white down the sides there.
Consistent.
It's not a horrible kit, but I do have one major complaint with it. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah, what is it?
My major complaint is they've done really well with matching the white and the badges, and I go on about that a lot, I know. But the fox is lost. Okay, the fox is lost. If you look at the home shirt, the fox is sitting there with gold. There's no other real gold on that kit.
I mean, the only thing is we might want to get another image because it might be there. It might just be brightened out there.
Lost, mate. Absolutely lost, mate.
Yeah, it is lost.
They've had a stinker.
Lost. Yeah, I think that's a real mistake because I actually think that may have been the difference.
If the fox is either burgundy to match the kit or the colour it is on the home kit, which is probably more realistic, that goes up a category for me.
I will say we were just watching them against Man City before we filmed this, and I think it looks better on them than it looks on the screen. I think watching them on TV, it looks all right. I'd probably struggle to get past bang average, though.
I think I'm with you. I think maybe the fox being different colour
would have edged it, yeah, would have knocked it up.
We'll go bang average for Leicester. Liverpool, whatever you say, they've definitely tried because they've done something very strange. I mean, there's actually a colour. The colour of this kit, I heard this on the radio the other day. You know when they put... on the team sheets, they put the colour that every team is playing in. This has got its own colour name. I'm pretty sure they're calling it Tide Pool or something, this colour. I guess you could call it like a turquoisey blue with a black trim. It matches in that regard, in the badge and all that stuff. What do you think about this one? It's a bit funky.
Yeah, I don't like this colour. I know I said earlier about blues, but certain types of blue I like. I just don't like this colour. I'm certainly with the combination of the black, just not doing a huge amount for me, to be honest. I wouldn't want to wear it. I wouldn't want to play in it.
That's what I was going to ask you. If that's one of the... When people go a bit off-piste like this, and they've clearly... It's not just a classic, like Fulham, they've just got a colour and they've put some writing on it. They've designed this.
Yeah.
If it's a bit out there, the question I'll ask myself is, would I wear it to the pub? You're saying you wouldn't?
I'm saying I wouldn't. And I think it does make sense if they've gone for their own name of this tidal colour, because obviously it is like a wavy sort of design in the background. And maybe that's something to do with the pool, the on the coast. I don't know. But it's not for me. I would probably maybe be willing to go at least they've tried, but no higher than that for me.
I think that's why we've got the at least you've tried category. If they go for something that's clearly not off the shelf, but doesn't quite work. I don't actually know how I feel about it. I'm going to let you sort of
let's go with at least they've tried. There's something there.
Because I reckon if I was sitting opposite someone and said they loved it, I'd be like, I see what you're saying. But I'm not sure about the blue and the black combo either.
Yeah, it's not doing much for me, but...
We'll say at least they've tried then, yeah?
Okay,
fine. Man City away. Okay, so we criticised the home shirt. We said it wasn't strong enough. It wasn't a shirt that I was going to fear the opposition in. What do you think about this away number?
I absolutely... love it.
That's a Simon Cowell moment there. I don't like it.
Absolutely love this kit. I like the hieroglyphics type background. I love the shade of pink. I love the dark navy accent to it. I love everything about this kit. It's probably my favourite kit, home and away, out of anybody's.
Wow.
Maybe for a long time.
And you would wear this down the pub?
I'd definitely wear this everywhere. I'd wear it in bed.
Would you wear it to doctors?
I'd wear it to the doctors.
Would you wear it if you're doing some gardening?
No, because I want to get damaged.
Good answer.
So no, I would. I just think it's fantastic, mate. I really love this kit. Congratulations to everybody involved in the kit design. I think it's an absolute sensational kit, and it's absolutely double decent, if not triple decent for me.
Oh my, he's trying to invent new categories here. Let's just hold your horses.
There was a golden buzzer, I'd be whacking that buzzer right now.
So you love
glitter.
Am I right in thinking that you like this kit?
I don't mind it. It's all right.
No, it is a good kit.
Great kit, mate.
Once again, I think probably in the Leeds thing, I think I like the Leeds one a bit more than you. You like the City one a bit more than me. Yeah. But I'm happy to go with you on a double decent ranking for this one. It's solid kit.
An unbelievable kit, mate.
And I try and be fair, and I don't think they had a great job on the home kit, but I think the away kit, they've done very well.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's easier to do that, isn't it? Because the home, you're stuck at certain parameters.
You're trying to do something with a lot of tradition all the time that's different, and it's not an easy job. And that's why ultimately I think a lot of people go with what's changed, and it's not maybe that much for criticism, because you can only really mess it up.
Exactly. Okay. City, double decent.
Double decent.
Manchester United, we said the home shirt was double decent. The away shirt for me, it's not the completely dissimilar colour scheme to the away Man City shirt, but it's a lot more boring. There's not a lot going on. It's solid. It's a good kit. It's just not a great kit for me.
No, it's not. But I don't mind it. I like it. There aren't a lot of black kits, and this one with the gold from the Chevrolet badge does sort of bring a little zhuzh to it. I wouldn't say it's decent. It's decent.
I agree. It's decent. It's not double decent. It's not awful.
No, it's just decent.
It's just a good kit. Decent?
Decent.
Newcastle United.
Yes.
They've gone very interesting with their away and their third kit this year.
Away is the yellowy green one?
Yeah. Away is the yellowy green one. There's a lot to talk about here.
There's a lot.
It's got this sort of I don't know what you call the shape in the background. It's not a hexagon, but it's like lots of different shapes interlinking. The colour scheme matches. I don't like the base colour of what I would say is like almost a safety steward colour vest, isn't it?
I mean, my gut feeling is at least they've tried, because I like people that try, and it's a very contrasting. Like their away and their third kit sort of suit each other a lot more, and we're seeing them photographed together here. The home kit obviously is completely different, and I would say at least they've tried, because I feel like they've got something different, more out there, a lot fresher. The Newcastle black and white stripes is very, very, very traditional, and this is out there. I don't mind it. I'd be happy to go at least they've tried on this.
Yeah, I would say I'm with you, because I would say that everything that comes to kit making here, I think they've done the right decisions. I don't like the colours. I'd like to see this exact kit, but with a yellowy, goldy yellow and a normal, maybe the same blue. It would change it a lot for me. So we'll go at least you've tried.
Okay.
Sheffield United. Now, the home kit, they went with this neck different style thing, and they had the Brexit badge. Obviously, the Brexit logo remains, and I have to say, Union Jack should not only be associated with Brexit, of course. It's still a flag at the end of the day, but that is the connotation it has in people's minds right now. I prefer this away kit with this pink, and you call it like a salmon pink detailing,
exactly
which
that,
you could argue combines the red and the white of Sheffield quite nicely. It's definitely better than the home kit. For me, it's decent.
Yeah, I think I would go decent as well. Like that big Union Jack just doesn't seem to lend itself nicely to a fresh, more modern, slick kit.
It looks better on this kit than the home kit.
I think. It does. I'd be happy to go decent at max. Otherwise, I'd probably just go bang average.
It's a low decent for me. Maybe bang average.
Yeah, let's go decent, because I do actually like the kit. I just think the logo's killed it again. This is going to divide opinion here. I think let's give them the benefit of the doubt here.
Give them decent.
Let's give them decent.
Get a better logo though. Get a better sponsor logo ASAP. Can you change it mid-season? Honestly, consider it. Okay, Southampton. Now, we were quite heavy-handed with their home kit. We didn't like not having the classic, stripes. So we actually gave Hadamare for the home kit. For me,
did we? Hadamare?
Yeah, we did. For the away kit, it's dark blue with the yellow ribboning. I really like this kit.
I do also like it. However, there are an awful lot of colours on this kit. When you combine the blue, the yellow, the white, the red, the black, it's an awful lot of colours to get to blend. Something doesn't quite work here for me, but I do like it. I think this could have been very, very close to being a decent, maybe even a double decent kit.
I like it. Again, we're sucker for yellow and blue. This should be a great hashtag away shirt.
Yeah, it would.
If we reverse the colours,
It really would. It would be a really good hashtag away kit.
Yeah, not a massive fan of the logo, but again, I like the matchingness of it.
I think there's the things we like, things we don't like, so therefore decent, right?
Yeah, there's only a few things missing from this.
Not
being
far
double
away,
decent,
is it?
which would
Not
be
far
amazing,
away.
because that would mean they would have Hadamare home shirt, double decent away shirt, which is
Unheard of.
never happened before in this area.
Unheard of.
We're going decent.
Let's go decent.
Fair play, Southampton. You've rectified that one. Tottenham. Okay. Now, we kind of disagreed a little bit on the home shirt. You preferred it more than I did. The away shirt is a little bit less detailed than the home shirt, which had that background colouring. This is kind of it is a green. You don't see a lot of green. Even the sponsors are very light green. The reason you don't see a lot of green in football shirts generally is, whether you believe this or not, is actually because of the colour of the grass. Some teams believe they shouldn't do it because they won't stand out enough when they're looking at long-range passes, whatnot. So they might even merge in with the opposition. It's fine. It's fine for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is. Like,
it's not their best away shirt in the last 5 years. It's not.
No,
Probably
there's nothing there's nothing I really love about it, nothing I really hate about it. It's just in the middle. Therefore, I probably have to just go bang average, and that does sort of level out. I will be honest here. It did gripe me to say how much I like the home shirt, because I genuinely don't really like Tottenham. Not against anything really against Tottenham or their fans or anything, apart from a lot of my friends are Tottenham fans, so there's that natural rivalry within me, and therefore it took a lot for me to say how much I like their home shirt. So I'm going to just enjoy saying I don't like their away shirt. Probably for no other reason than just to annoy some of my Spurs fans friends.
This is the way Seb makes his decisions.
This is my decision. This is not, I'm not.
No, I'm all for it. I'm just saying, don't in the comments think what he's saying represents me.
Just represents me.
Okay. Or his employers.
Views are my own.
Yeah, basically, when it's bang average. You're saying bang average?
Yeah, bang average. Bang average. One thing I will say I like is I do like that there's a little bit of green in the sponsor logo, AIA.
Yeah, I like that. That's subtle.
Good. Brand guidelines, they've got some leniency there. Well played.
Any brands that work with Seb in the future, let them have a look at your guidelines. Now, West Brom is an interesting one, isn't it? We talked about the ideal boilers not being that ideal. They have the one design throughout all their kits. It looks the best on the home shirt, and that wasn't great. Okay, we called it the barcode, didn't we?
Yeah.
So the home shirt, we gave West Brom bang average.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at their away shirt. My God, my eyes. I hate it. It hurts them. This is like what you do if you're interrogating someone and you want them to give you the information. You just make them look at the West Brom away shirt for a long time.
Not only did we not like the design, but when you just go and use a colourway that's so inherently linked with another club, it's just not a good idea. Spencer, it's not ideal.
Not ideal boilers. That club being Norwich, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've gone for the strategy where they have like Palace, every single kit is the same style. But you just cannot pick a colourway that is so synonymous. Even though into the way the colours merge of the green and the yellow, it just looks like a Norwich kit. And I hate that more about it than I hate the design. And I didn't like the design that much.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like a bad Norwich kit.
Yes.
And they're not Norwich.
So for me, it is a Hadamare.
West Brom, you're in the Hadamare category. Apologies, but it's not my fault. I didn't make the kit. West Ham now. It's a bit different, this one. We've seen many away shirts with this sky blue. Or is it sky blue? What do we call this blue?
It's light blue, isn't it?
Yeah, bubble blue, we'll call it.
Light blue.
Bubblegum blue, maybe. And the stripe, claret, but this is a double stripe, with the sponsor almost getting some real estate in there. How much would you like it more if the Betway was claret?
I was just thinking the same thing. I wonder if it might just merge too much. And again, it probably comes down to brand guidelines, and Betway just haven't got a claret logo approved. So it probably does come down to that.
Bloody
however, there is a nice framing of the logo there with those lines. It reminds me a little bit of the old Dagenham Motors kit. I think when we first got promoted back to the Premier League with the two claret lines across.
A lot baggier back then.
Yeah, a lot baggier. Antonio's wearing it like a boss, standard. I like it. I'm a West Ham fan, of course. I would probably have to say it's decent.
So, we talked about how the badge is very big this year. We've made our badge massive. If it was a normal size badge, it might actually fit quite nicely in that stripe.
Yeah, but I also think it would get lost in that stripe.
Because it's the same background colour.
Yeah. What I will say, I'd like to know from non-West Ham fans what you think of this kit, because I really struggle to remove my West Ham bias from it. But don't get me wrong, I'm willing to criticise West Ham, as some of you would have seen in recent videos. But for this kit, I don't mind it. I think it does its job. It fits West Ham's history right, uses the colourway right. It's a nice contrast to the home kit. Yeah, I think it's decent.
I don't like as much of the home shirt. The home shirt is what I was led by the fact that I own it and it's very comfortable. I haven't felt this shirt on my skin. It looks a bit like pajamas, if I'm honest, because it's so skin tight. And I wouldn't wear them as pajamas because it's a very expensive pair of pajamas, to be honest. I'm not in love with it. I actually think it's bang average as far as away shirts go.
I mean, what do we give the home kit for West Ham?
Home shirt we gave decent.
Let's give it bang average then.
Because let's be honest, it's not like...
I don't think we should give both West Ham's kits decent.
No, it's not.
It's not the right thing to do.
I mean, you haven't gone out the shops and bought it, have you?
No.
Like, if West Ham bought out an amazing away shirt, you'd go and buy it because you'd be like, I need that in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't talked about it tonight, but a lot of people really like the West Ham third shirt. I know a lot of West Ham fans who don't necessarily buy the shirt every year that have gone out and bought the West Ham third shirt. They didn't do it the away.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Maybe that's one to review in another video.
Yeah. Let us know if you want to see a third shirt review. Not every team's got one, but we can find other ones in Europe, and also there's loads of other teams.
Maybe just a video about third kits.
Yeah, there's lots of other shirts in general we could review. Final team is Wolverhampton Wanderers.
No, I really liked their home kit.
As did I.
Really liked it.
We gave
it double decent.
No, we gave it decent. We only give two teams double decent, Arsenal and United and home.
United, yeah. What have we given double decent so far today?
You just got two again, Man City and Leeds.
Yeah, in that Man City kit.
The big question is, Seb, is the Wolves away shirt going to get double decent for you? Let's take a look at it.
I hate it.
Not for you.
It's awful.
Really?
I mean, there's so many colours going on. I don't know. You know what it looks like? It looks like the shirt that you wear to paint the walls in, and you don't clean it because it's got so many stains on it. It's just a shirt you use to decorate in. The blue doesn't blend with the gold. It doesn't blend with the other blue. It doesn't blend with the white. There's nothing to subtle of the break between the white and the paint mess. It's probably the worst kit I've ever seen.
Okay.
I just really dislike it.
So let me give you my initial impressions. First time I saw this, I thought maybe this was the kind of shirt that, especially if you're a Wolves fan, you might fancy buying and wearing down, the local boozer.
B&Q.
It is got the same thing the Sheffield United home shirt had, which we criticised them for, which is almost this bib factor, where this bit looks like a bib and this bit's doing its own thing. It's not attached to it in any way.
I will never wear this kit.
Well, obviously, it's Wolves. if you put the badge though and put West Ham badge on there,
and I really like Wolves as well.
You wouldn't have it if it was West Ham, would you?
No.
How bad is it?
It's as bad as it gets for me.
You think?
It's as bad as it gets. It's the worst kit we've reviewed.
Is this not at least
It's worse than the West Brom away kit.
But they've tried. West Brom didn't try.
They failed.
They tried.
No, but they failed. Like, when you try, there's I can try and make a kit. Here you go. There's a kit. I tried. It's rubbish.
No, we have to acknowledge trying, because otherwise we'll end up in this industry where they just do the classic. They don't try, and it's just boring shirts. They've tried something different.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yes, they did, but it didn't work. It ain't for me.
So you're saying categorically this is the worst shirt than the Burnley shirt, which is just a training shirt, the Fulham shirt, which is off the shelf, and West Brom, which is a bad Norwich shirt.
Yeah, because it's a Norwich shirt still. Like I would if I was a Premier League footballer and I had to wear that shirt every week, it would be like, okay, I don't maybe love it, but it is what it is. It's my club colours. This just is a mess.
Would you play for Wolves if they insisted?
No, I'd rather not be a professional footballer than wear this shirt.
Right, if you feel that strongly, I'll have to bow down.
I have to feel this strongly about it. Fine. It's the worst kit I've ever seen.
So we're putting it in Hadamir.
There probably are worse kits, but out of all the videos we've done, I will categorically say this is the worst kit of anyone.
I will say to Wolves,
sorry,
we're putting it in Hadamir. Think about what you've done. But also, I personally do appreciate what you've tried. They are our review ratings of the Premier League away shirts. Let me know in the comments below if you think we've had a stinker and you disagree with us for any reason. Also, let us know if you'd like us to review more kits. I spoke to Alex about potentially getting involved in one of these because she's obviously got her own eye for fashion as well, maybe different to the classic football fans. Let us know if you'd like to see us review shirts with Alex as well. And drop a like on the video, subscribe for more. Make sure you follow the Road to 2022 for Qatar updates. The links will be in the description. Their social medias are all there, and I can't wait to get back out there and get preparing for what hopefully will be a double decent World Cup for England, especially. Last one was pretty good. I went to Russia, saw us go all the way to the semis.
I mean, you said how much fun you had, like the group stage, all the people coming in, and just getting to learn a new place. And I think it'd be really interesting. I've been out to the Middle East before. I've never been to Qatar. So I know you have and spoke highly of it. So
I only just got a taste of it, though.
We need to get back, don't we?
Exactly. A completely different culture. So looking forward to that as well. We'll see you on another video soon. Make sure you subscribe to Seb's channel as well. That's linked in the description. Until next time, don't go changing.